You all are most welcome. Here we will discuss about community and what is the character of community, what is the concept of community in sociology. The term community is used in a special sense under sociology. It is a concept of sociology. A community is a large human group that inhabits a certain geographical area. So here you will find that the geographical area is the most important part for community. It is a tangible organization. It is not built suddenly or spontaneously. It is gradually and formed and not deliberate according to plan. Understand? After a long period, it develops. After a long period, it develops its own. People live in one place. There is mutual interaction between them. As a result, an organization is formed. People also need this organization under the community. The social, economic, family, religious, entertainment need of the people are met, due to which people live in community. So community, here I will see the main definition, how many scientists have been given the definition of community, and after definition we could understand the characteristics of community. Here Bogardus wrote in his definition, community is a social group living in a certain area in which some sense of hum is found. Means we. There are sense of we feeling. That community, people of a same community have we feeling. According to Kingsley Davis, the community is the smallest regional group. A smallest regional group encompasses all aspects of social life. Very important. You must remember one or two definition. In his definition, Davis has described a community as a group that resides in a particular area, and all aspects of their social life fall within it. The main three ground of this definition is a group of individuals and command of all aspects of social life and resides in a definite area. So here is Kimball Young and Eqbal Nimkov. Kimball Young said a community is a group which lives in an area subject to the same culture. Same culture has some common geographical center for its major functions. McIver Page, community is an area of social life that is identified by the amount of social coherence. After the above definition, based on above definition given by various scientists, we come to conclusion that the community is a group. Here it is located in a certain territory. There is we feeling, there is hum feeling among them. We feeling, actually there are two types of feeling, I feeling and we feeling. We feeling is found in community and I feeling is found in association. We feeling means everyone reside together, and I feeling is individualistic approach. There is feeling of mutual dependence. There is organization of all aspects of life under the community. They have a common culture. You have to remember every point. The ideals and values are also same. So the characteristics of community, here we will just see the characteristics of community. You have already understood about the community. Now we just see the community characteristics. in headline. Different features have been highlighted in relation to community from different sociologists. Some took the local area and common spirit as a speciality, while some describe normal life as the speciality of the community. Some people have considered of the community are being mentioned based on the views of various sociologists. So here is some I would like to show you the characteristics of community. Definite geographical area. Suppose if somebody, and a community area varies. Suppose India is a community, and within India there are so many communities. Delhi is a community because Delhi has some local characteristics, local geographical area. And suppose America is a community. Why? It has a geographical boundary, and within America there is New York, it is a community, and in the community there is a we feeling. So definite geographical area. And now community sentiments means the third essential element of community is community spirit. Community sentiment means we feeling. We feeling means in a certain geographical area a group is special, and if there is a lack of we feeling among them, then it cannot be called community. So community has a special character of community feeling or we feeling. The third one is we feeling. Geographical area, community sentiment, we feeling. Under the we feeling of us, the feeling of us has a special importance. It is because of this spirit that all members of the community are connected to each other. People consider everything in the community as their own. No person thinks only of his own interest. Everyone's interest is in the interest of everyone. Everyone in the community participates in each other's happiness and sorrow. So this is the we feeling. Sense of dependence, feeling of dependency. The feeling of interdependency is the tool base of community spirit. Each person is dependent and on each other. Everyone has their own company, whose fulfillment is not possible alone. He has to depend on other people to fulfill various needs. If you are going to write for examination, so you must write some 2 or 3 lines for basic understanding. And if you are preparing for UGC NET, so you must conceptually clear, you write the characteristics and understand. So fifth one is group of individuals. So there are groups of individuals in community. And there is sixth one is common life. There is common life in a community. There is no special life for any individual in a community. Suppose everyone entertain a common life in the community. The first feature of community is that if members leads a normal life, that is their language, manner of behavior, means of entertainment, means of education, security, and fundamental problem are common. Common norms. Norms means law, procedure as common for all. There are general rules for all members of the community. The rules related to all aspects of life are the same for everyone. It is not that some people believe him and treat him favorably and others do not adopt him. No, generally the behavior of the people of the community is based on tradition. Anyone, it cannot violate it. So the norms is common in community, a specific culture. And in a special community, you will find there is a specific culture. Suppose the culture of Delhi, the special culture of Mumbai, the special culture of Ahmedabad is a special culture of Hyderabad is a special. And if you are going to any village, there is special culture. The community has its own specific culture. Due to this cultural distinctiveness, one community appears to be separate from another community. The geographical and natural condition of each community are different due to their needs, also vary from one community to other community. Some examples of borderline community. Suppose prison. The confinement is considered by some scholars as community. Some key elements and characteristics of community are found in the prison, on the basis of which the community is called like a community. Here, there is some lack of some key feature in the prison, which is follow. The prison house does not develop automatically. The members of the prison is temporary. The members of the prison is not compulsory. Neighborhood. There is also a borderline and confusion about neighborhood. In the primitive society, there is no question whether there is a neighbor or not. This is to say that the predominant feature of community is found in the neighborhood, in the village, and in the primitive society. There is a close relationship between them. Mutual interaction and community feeling is found. And the main reason is follow. There is some difficulties to call community to neighborhood. In the present urban area, the people living in urban and industrial area are not aware of their neighborhood. People living in these areas do not have normal life. The neighborhood is in urban and modern area do not develop automatically. Their entire life activities are not completed in neighborhood. Near urban and industrial area, there are no general rule in neighborhood through which their behavior can be controlled. In addition, there is considerable variation in the economic status and standard of living of the members of neighborhoods in this area. On the one side, a family is very rich. On the other side, there is poor or middle class family. Similarly, a family is very educated. On the other hand, there are less educated people. The level of living also varies because these people come from different places and live. Therefore, their living conditions also bear the impression of the previous area from where these people live. Thus, a neighborhood based on these characteristics cannot be called a community. Caste system is the mainstay of Indian social system, and in caste sentiment you will find that there is casteism, there is the sentiment, but there is the lack of locality. So here is also it is questionable, and so this was the community, and now we will talk about the association. So we will understand what is the differences between association and community. And community has a specific geographical area, but association has no geographical area. Community has we feeling, but association has I feeling. Community is for general life, association has not general life, special laws. Community has common laws, association has a specific law. Community has common goal, association has for a specific goal, association has been formed. These are the main differences and main concept of association. So we proceed the concept. The association is formed to cater to any particular interest. So association is based on interest. There are associations like family, school, trade union, church, political party, state, etc. These are constructed for fulfillment of a special purpose. So, for association, there must be some special purpose. A special purpose is very important for association, and for community is not a special purpose, it is general purpose. For example, the purpose of a school is teaching and vocational preparation. Similarly, the purpose of trade union is to keep job security, proper wage rates, work condition, etc. Right? Organization of literatures or mountaineers are also example of association itself. So now we will see the definition of association by eminent scientist. Ginsberg wrote, "The association is a group of social individuals who collaborate with each other to form organization to achieve their specific objective." So, according to Gillen and Gillen, association is a group of individuals organized to serve a specific purpose or objective, organized by validate accepted practices. And Olsen, here is Olsen defining it, the association is a particular form of a special social organization which are thoughtfully constructed to achieve relatively few specific or limited goal. McIver Page, association is a group of individuals organized to serve a common purpose or objective. Bogardas, association is often called to work together with individuals for the purpose. So here you will find a specific purpose, a specific goal is very important. But in community there is no specific goal. These are the main different personal advantage. More important, now we see the characteristics of association. Association has a specific person. You must write and remember. Without a specific purpose, association could not be formed. But there is only an exception, that is family. It is also an association, but it is not formed by, it is spontaneously created. It is, and it has long life. It cannot destroy, because after sometimes when family have some specific purpose, suppose family want to make their members educated. For education, they send their children for education. After education, the children have got the job, and after job the purpose change. Purpose has become marriage, and the purpose always change. That is why family do not destroy. After marriage, a new family born, that is called family of procreation, and it is also asked in NET examination. Voluntary membership. The association has a special character. Voluntary membership means it is not spontaneous by the desire of the person. It is voluntary. It is not involuntary. Formed for the fulfillment of certain objective. Then it depends on desire of the person whether he will take membership or not. Formal relations among the member. Here you should pay attention that in community there is no formal relation, there is informal relation. But in association there is formal relation between the member of association. Its member work together and cooperate to achieve their interest or objective. So here is formal relationship. There are some rules. Temporary in nature. When you compare with community, it is very temporary. When the goal achieved, the association finish. Association will not continue. Because suppose you want to make IAS or you want to do crack net, and you have make an association of students for preparation of NET or IAS, and you have qualified after association, after you have got the goal and you have qualified NET or IAS, then why would you be a member of that association? So it is temporary in nature. Association is an organized group. Association is organized group of individuals. Unless there is an organization among individuals, their group cannot be called association. So there is some post, some hierarchy in association. That is the characteristic. Consciously organized. It is not a spontaneous process. It is consciously organized by. It is not sudden. Organized. Some people consider it for its organization. The association is formed when a problem or event is present. Some people think about it. After deliberation, association is organized. After thinking, association is not without thinking. Association is not like community. Concrete organization, since it is tangible. It is a tangible organization. Its member can be seen and touched directly. It is very important concept. So, but society is not tangible. Society is not visible because it's the social relationship. Hierarchy of status and power. Different members have their own power and status under association. So there are hierarchy. Name and symbol. There is name and symbol of any association. Each association has a name, some symbols, sign and symbols. There is sense of different association. Suppose association of doctor, association of lawyer. Have you seen the doctor's dress, a lawyer dress? They are the symbol. Association is means, not the end. Association is means by which we achieve the goal. We fulfill certain objective and interest. That is through the association. We fulfill our goal and interest. So association is a means. An example of association. Many types of association are found in society, such as social, political, economic and cultural. Sometimes a conflict arises in relation to a group or association, whether it is called association or community. There are some fundamental differences between the community, association and community, which I have already discussed earlier. That association is formed by planning, association is desirable, association is voluntary, and other hand, in community that is not desirable, that is not voluntary, that is common life, and we feeling. But in association there is I feeling. Family. A family is an association. Some people who consider it is association say that person spends his entire life in the family. The person live in the family from birth to death. From this point of view, family is a community, and the element of community in the family are clearly visible on the primitives. Tribal societies have cars of all life, but this is only true primitive and backward society. This is not true for advanced family. And estate, there is controversy about estate, whether it is association or community. It is association. But the state has fixed territory, and some confusion also arises regarding whether there is a state association or not. Some scholars state that the state is community, and some says that a state is community because of territory. But majority of the scholars accept it as a association. So I have already discussed about distinction between association and community. Formal relations are found, in association, but on the other hand, there are informal relation in community. Association people emphasize general interest, specific interest. Under the community there is general interest and personal interest in association. The size of association is relatively small. There is no such thing under the community. Found a certain extension in the member of association. A sense of selfishness was found among the people in association. Community is means. In the association, customs and orders are given under the community to follow special rules. It would be necessary for community to have fixed territory, but there is no territory in association. Association is formed thoughtfully, community developed automatically. Association is done for all kind of need of the association is under the community, and community has all kind of need, and but association achieving their specific purpose. Membership of the association is optional. Membership of community is compulsory. Association is comparatively temporary. Community is permanent. And one person of several association at a time, but one person of the same community at a and single community at one time. Distinction between association and society. Here we will see some. Association is a group of individuals, therefore it would be tangible. Society is a network of social relationship, hence it is intangible. Association is established thoughtfully. Society develops on its own, spontaneously. Society is a relationship. Association is not relation. Association is visible. Society is invisible. Association has a specific goal. Society has common goal. Association has some membership. Society has not membership. Association is temporary. Society is permanent. On the process of both social cooperation and there is social cooperation and conflict. Association is a small unit inside the society. A person can be a member of many societies at one time, but one person at a time. And it is mandatory for the association to have general rule. Society does not require general rule. Association is an artificial organization. Individual own value. Society is natural order. These are the main differences. So, thank you.